What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Mike Life. Today we're going to be doing an install on a vacuum. Yeah, we got a beautiful garage vacuum sent to me by Giraffe tools. It's awesome. It's got a built-in reel. It is a gorgeous piece. I've known about this vacuum for over a year. This was almost 2 years ago. They had told me that they're working on a project of doing a wall-mounted solution vacuum. So I've been waiting for this one and it finally has arrived. Packaging for it is going to be your usual Giraffe tools packaging. Nice big box. Also, everything that's packed in there is just beautifully packed and organized. One thing about it is the brackets to mount it up on the wall are going to be mounted inside the bottom compartment of the vacuum. That's the area where all your dirt, dust, and so forth will get collected, which is pretty cool the way they set that all up. It does come with a bracket to mount up on the wall, so all your accessories, and you get lots of different accessories with this unit. I've already unboxed it. I got it sitting right over there. Look how beautiful that is. Yes. And remember my previous video for the garage store here in Florida, I was talking about where I'm gonna mount stuff here. So basically I had said I was gonna put another shelf there. That's changed. I'm putting the vacuum right there. And yes, they do supply you with this nice template that you see here. Originally I was thinking about maybe the vacuum going there and putting another shelf there, but I kind of like the vacuum to be there. I don't need another shelf there. Maybe I do a couple of small shelves there, but no. Right over here is gonna be the accessories for the vacuum. You guys will see that in a bit. Now they do provide hardware, but I'm not gonna use what they sent me here. I'm gonna use some wedge anchors. I feel much better using these. This is what I used for my pressure washer reel that I have mounted back there. This is something, anchors that I do trust to mount into cinder block. Like you guys saw, templates already up on the wall. I've done all my measurements. The way the vacuum works is you gotta slide it up and over the brackets. This here is easily removable. I wanted to keep it as high as possible. So I got my drill here, got a Bosch 3/8 bit, and we're gonna do 8 holes. We got 4 on each bracket. The center one, I'm not gonna bother putting in there. 4 is more than enough for each bracket here. And on the back of the unit, I don't know if you guys can make that out. This is where the bracket goes on the wall and just slips right inside here and here. And here's your power source for the unit, or just a regular old plug. All right, so I got one of the brackets mounted. I'll show you guys. You can see I did use the wedge anchors. This thing ain't going nowhere. Now, when the second one gets mounted here, you gotta make sure that in between both, from this edge to the other edge, it's gotta be 6 inches apart. So that's what's good about this. I did the holes in the center, so this way I'll be able to move it around and make sure I got it at 6 inches before I tighten it down. And everything is gonna be nice and level. Got the vacuum installed, it's up. Wasn't a pain in the ass, it was actually kind of easy to mount it up there. Definitely need 2 people. Here you can see I already installed the muffler part of it. There you go, that's all it is. You just pop it in and it just slips right into place. Got my power right there going up, plugged in, power button. Yeah, buddy, we got power on it. So now, the accessories rack, I'm gonna mount it right here. I already put my markings. I got 4 markings here. I got a drill. This one here, I'm just gonna use tap cons because it's basically just this piece of metal here, tap con it there, and all the accessories that are gonna go on there is plastic, so the weight's gonna be very minimal. All right, I got it mounted. You can see there, the accessory rack. And what I recommend doing is if you're gonna do holes for tap cons or whatever the case may be, put like a piece of tape. So this way you don't over drill. So that's my marker. I drill up to where this tape ends. And I know right there, the screw will be able to go in all the way in and not have any interference. Now we got all the accessories to mount. So I'm gonna sit here and just mount them. I mean, there's nothing hard about mounting accessories. I'm gonna mount them all over here. There's a piece that goes here on the side, which I'm gonna show you guys right now, which is this here. This is gonna hold your 2 extension tubes. And you wanna make sure when mounting this on top, you're gonna see it's got these 4 like holes, whatever it is. That's the top part of it. The bottom part's only gonna have like 3 little holes on the side, 3 slots, and that's for this tool to slip in. So this is just gonna go right here. find it and just push it down, and there you go. That's mounted right now. And that is for this here. You get 2 of these, and they just sit in place. Then over here is gonna be a bunch of hooks we're gonna be mounting. So as you guys saw, see here, I did my tap cons, I put a washer, I did 4 of them. More than enough to hold this up. Like I said, it's just plastic and metal, that's it. Yeah, it's gonna look sweet. I should have put that a little lower. Oh, but you know what? I wanted it that high because it's because of my height for reaching it. But yeah, it would have looked symmetrical better there. And I didn't want to put it in the center there because there's something that might go there. And who knows, I might even end up moving this. But for now, for this video, that's where it's gonna stay. Here's a couple of these hook clips, and basically these just go like that. There we go. There's one hook, get the other one right here. There we go. So they supply you with 4 of these hooks. Now, I didn't look at the instructions. I saw there was a little baggie of screws. You can see there's a little hole right there, and there's a hole right there. Before mounting this up here, I guess you're supposed to screw all of these in. These I could get to. This one here, I'm gonna have to undo this and put it on. But for now, I'm just gonna keep it like this and flip it in, and it's just so you don't get that wobble. But for me, it's just gonna hold stuff on there. It should be fine. Same thing with these. They do have a little hole in there for the screws. So yeah, they supply you with 8 little screws to mount these all up here. And here are the accessories that they include. I already put this one here on the hooks. I guess that one goes there. And then these, you could see, just like that. It's all fine. I just don't like the way this is wobbly. I think this also needs to be screwed in. Which yeah, I'm gonna end up taking this apart and screwing all these in, doing it the proper way. Now they also give you this piece here. You can see there's 2 screw holes, and that corresponds with the side here. You got 1, 2. There we go. These tabs up on top slide under, and like this, screw there, and this is for the actual vacuum hose, the nozzle part, the mechanism will sit right inside here. Basically, I just got saved. I found this here. Totally forgot I had this. So I could get right inside there and put the screws without removing it. All right, here's the wand that you hold. I guess we'll call it a wand or whatever you want to call it. But anyway, there's gonna be a little tab in here. You pull out the sticker to release for the batteries. And then this is already set up. You see there's no wiring hooked up to it. If I press this button, press that to turn off. You guys saw it? Just turned on and off. So now what we got to do with this is connect this part to this. So I'm going to give myself a little slack. All right, we'll stop it right there. And this piece, actually right here, like this. So I guess there is some like threading, so you got to kind of like twist it on. Make sure it grabs inside there. Then you got these locking tabs right here, which will lock into those holes right there on the side. So you can see there, just gonna push it in, line it up. All right, make sure that both sides are in place. Oh, it didn't capture in there. So you gotta make sure it captures in those slots. It almost was all the way in. Oh, I just heard it snap. This side has snapped in, this side hasn't. So you just got to mess around with it until it gets snapped in. So we got the vacuum installed. Everything is done. Here you can see how the handle sits, right, when you're not using it. Now, I did find the defect with this handle here, right over here. These need Giraffe tools. These need to be longer because no matter what I do, just by a little pull, it pops out, which it shouldn't. This is supposed to hold in there perfectly, and it doesn't. If I push it, this should extend out further. So this way it grabs. This does not grab good enough. I've noticed that one person did a video for this unit, and you could see that this piece pops off of this on him, and it retracts very fast, which is not good. This shouldn't pop off at all. So hopefully Giraffe Tools could fix it. Hopefully they could send me this piece here. They need to make a new one with these clips right here to be extended out a little bit longer. As soon as you make this Giraffe tool, send it to me so I can test it out to make sure that it's fixed. So we're gonna test out some accessories. You can see we have this piece here. That would go in like that. This one would go here. Then we got this piece right here. Pop it in. Let's retract this. All right, locked in place. And now you can watch the vacuum in action. I'm gonna press the button on here. Here's another accessory. Put that in. Press the button. So as you guys saw, when you're vacuuming, it works awesome. So over here we have these orange tabs, or whatever you want to call them, clips or locks. Yeah, locks. So we're gonna pop these open like that, and like that. And that releases the bottom. And you can see there's all of the garbage that I picked up just now. Hopefully, actually, let me grab the cam. There you go. You can see all the stuff that the vacuum just picked up. One more thing I almost forgot to mention, they also include this here, which goes in place of the filter. Not only is this just a regular vacuum, it's also a wet vacuum too. So if you're gonna do carpet cleaning or something, you could suck out the water, make sure to take the filter out and use this instead of the regular HEPA filter. Well, they call it a HEPA filter. I'm not sure if it's a HEPA filter, but yeah, use this. Here you're gonna get a bottom view of it. There you go, you can see that right there is the filter. And there's a bottom view of the unit. Right, and then to put it back on, just gonna line it up there, line it up there, lock that side, and lock that. All right, very simple process with this. So like I said, you do have your power button here, or you also have your power button right there, which is really awesome with this unit. And as for this, everything here, I've put the screws on all of these. Everything is nice and tight. So Mike, what are your overall thoughts on this vacuum? Okay, the unit works awesome. 30-foot hose on here, which is real nice. It would have been nice if it was a 50, but it would have just made the unit even bigger. I'm good with 30. Just remember to place your vacuum strategically in your garage so you can be able to reach everywhere. Where I have it here, I could reach everywhere, all around my garage, the vacuum. Shouldn't have an issue. Also, vacuum in the car, I'll have no problem. I'll pull the car right inside here into the garage and vacuum it. So I have no problems with that. Love how easy it is to empty this out. That's a huge pro. You do have a filter in there. I haven't checked to see if that's like a standard sized filter. If this is something you get off of Home Depot, or if this filter is strictly a Giraffe Tools filter for this. Tools, nice. I like this stand here. I am gonna move this down. I don't like where it is. I'm gonna drop it down so it's just, yeah, I need it to be. It's my OCD is killing me with that. But love that they include all of this, which is a huge pro. Like I said, for me, the cons are gonna have to be, they need to fix this right over here. This needs to be fixed. Now, when you are retracting this, you never grab from here. Always put your hand on the hose and pull. See what I'm doing? Like that. Same thing when putting it back. I'm not doing it from here. If you do it from here, it's gonna pull off on you. Now, hopefully they resolve this, because right now there is a pre-order going on for this, and hopefully they could fix it before they all get shipped out. So like I said, Giraffe Tools, when you have a new piece here, send it to me. But I love the idea of this also having the little remote there. And it's easy, you got 2 screws right over here to remove this, and you could swap out if you need to replace the battery. And you also have over here, I forget what it's called, where you could open up here. Is that draft? I think that's what it is. So it does have this here, which is really nice too. And I like this handle. This here, where it just holds the handle right there. Very nice. The manual is not the greatest user manual, and I checked and there's nothing anywhere telling me here, you get better view. That right there, and these here. The manual does not state what those are for. I'll have no clue. I didn't even bother using them. They look like some rubberized shims. I'm not sure where they go or what they're for or whatever, but these are things that should be technically inside the manual. So you don't have to go searching what it is. So the manual needs to be a little better. I like that they give you the template. The template is so awesome to mount on it. It was so easy to mount. For me, that's a huge pro. All in all, I think this is a great vacuum. The suction power on it is fantastic. Now, when it comes to the motor inside here, they say that the suction power is 20 kPa. Not sure what that is. Maybe somebody could find me a conversion for what that is in like horsepower, I guess, for the motor. I'd like to know, but from my usage with this, using it in the car, had no problems at all. This thing has great suction. All in all, Giraffe Tools did a beautiful job on this. Do I recommend it? Yeah, if they could fix this here, I definitely recommend this, to have this inside the garage. I really like this. As a matter of fact, I actually want another one. I want a second one for the New York studio. We got to put one in. We have this one here in the Florida garage. We also need to put another one in the New York garage. Definitely one of these. This thing is awesome. Price on this right now, I think Giraffe Tools on their website has a pre-order going on. I think it's $320, I think it is. Not sure, but I'll have a link down below if you guys want to check out Giraffe Tools website. I checked Amazon. It's not on Amazon yet, obviously, because it's on pre-order. But as soon as it's up also on Amazon available, I'll have a link down below, which will be probably sometime in the future, future watching of this video. All right, guys, I'm gonna end this video here. Awesome job on this. Giraffe Tools, really like this vacuum system. If you guys love these kind of videos, leave a comment down below, a like, and a subscribe. It does help out the channel. There are Amazon links down below, which also help this channel. Once again, thank you all for watching this episode of Mike Life.